better than Starbucks. Hey there, how are you doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, let's see what we're taking a look at here today. Well, the cryptocurrency market doesn't look all that bad. We got Bitcoin making some slight gains back towards the 2754 mark is where we're at now. That's up 1.2%. And it looks like a little bit of sideways movement. Some are up, some are down. No big changes, though. And we got Bitcoin Cash holding on at $449, and that's down 25% from what we were saying yesterday. We got $102 billion for a market cap. We got $2.6 billion traded in the last 24 hours, and we got a BTC dominance of 44.5%. Overall, I'm not displeased with any of this. It seems like we're going to take a little while to start figuring out what we're going to do with the market. And, we got a little bit of news, and there's been some speculation on whether or not we'll be looking at a third Bitcoin down the road here. So the FUD is already starting on the next step for the segregated witness 2x. The best thing I can say is try not to buy into all of it. Try to avoid the news. Everyone's going to talk this into existence pretty much. So, let's see what we got here with the market. We got Ethereum coming in at $226. It's up 2.5%. We got Ripple coming in at 17.3 cents. It's down 1%. We got some sideways movement with Litecoin coming in at $43.08. We got NEM, making some more gains, up 8.3%, coming in at 23 cents. We got Ethereum Classic hitting $15.33. It's up 3.6%. We got Dash rolling up at $184. It's up 1%. Sideways movement with Monero at $43.80. Zcash hit $187. That's some more sideways movement. And let's see what we got with Steam. We got $1.25. That's not too bad. That's down 4.1% though. So, and we got Steam back dollar coming in at 93 cents. That's down 1.1%. So what are we looking at here for news today on BNC? Well, I got that Bitfinex. They're gonna do their own Ethereum exchange called Etfinex or Ffinex with the ERC20 tokens and everything. They're saying that this is gonna be like the next gen of exchanges. They're also going to be doing their own token with it called Nectar, going by NEC. They're saying that this token is going to pay out dividends monthly based on the fees collected from the exchange. This is a great project for everybody that's into Ethereum and all the ERC20 tokens and all of that's happening and all these ICOs and stuff. Personally, I stay out of it, but for them, this is great that they're going to have their own exchange to help determine the value. Hopefully, those will help bring some ICO tokens to it a lot faster instead of waiting for some more the more major exchanges to pick them up. Giving this some value on the market. Next up, I got that South Korea lawmakers, they want to tighten their grip on what they got here for laws for, cryptocurrencies. They want to take a better look at it. They want to break it down into some different categories. They want to, add all of that, know your customer and all that kind of laws. And they're looking to put $450,000 reserves on exchanges out of their country. So, this is good and bad. Laws and restrictions on cryptocurrency aren't the greatest, but putting a reserve on an exchange is a little better. It makes them a little more solid. It can make it a little more trusted, which will help with some mass adoption. The best thing we can do is get a decentralized exchange, though. So I want to move towards that kind of direction, but it goes to show that the governments are hot on our heels and moving forward with regulations. It seems like every other day we're talking about some new law, regulation, or something on cryptocurrency where the government's trying to step in and get their fingers in the cookie jar or tighten their restraints on what we're doing with it. So as we move forward, we need to be able to move faster to be able to get away from them on this. And the next thing we're gonna have to do is get a decentralized exchange. And the last little bit I got going on is more of this government holding us back kind of stuff is the dark web. They shut down the Alpha Bay, they shut down the other one, and it says that here that they're not actually just after the sites, they're also after the users. There's a report here of a guy here in Western Europe who got arrested the other day for possession of or purchasing less than $20 worth of narcotics, but it was phoned in by the Dutch police, who actually had shut down the dark market. So, it goes to show that not everything is safe. You have to do your due diligence out there. The government is right back there. You never know who's on the other side of these dark markets. And Bitcoin addresses are, they're traceable. So, that's also going to lead into the next big controversy with Bitcoin, and what we need to do about it is it's no longer going to be the scaling debate. It's going to be the fungibility of it, and the ability to move it around and not have this stuff tracked as well as it is. Because a Bitcoin address pretty much is close to your name now, with all the know your customer laws being used at the exchanges and the government bottlenecking where Bitcoin comes into US dollars or whatever your fiat currency is. So if that's all I got here today on Bitcoin and Coffee. So if you like everything I got, I need you to hit that subscribe button. Like I keep saying, the numbers are getting huge around here. The community is getting bigger and bigger, and it's absolutely great. I love all the emails I'm getting. If you need any help, if you got questions, shoot me an email. It's eugeneforrest20@gmail.com. Totally unfunded here. This is my hobby, so anything anyone can do to help me out is absolutely amazing. And one of the best ways I support this is by going over to Steam and upvoting my posts. I got 2,100 followers over there, and that's great. It's a great way to give a little something towards this channel without taking money out of your pocket. And if you're not on Steam, you got to get over there. You got to get that free cryptocurrency. Even if you're not into Steam, trade it for something else. But I'm sure just hanging out in the community is going to change your mind on the situation. I also got affiliation codes down there for Genesis Mining to get you 3% off. That's another great way. And if you got that extra crypto laying around, donational addresses as always. But remember, keep your Bitcoin safe.